That's your nephew.
I never, I just knew that I saw you before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mike was gonna come, but, he had some, he's just.
You want to be in the
That's
picture?
what I was just
No, that's
asking
okay.
for Mexico
I will
Mike.
video it. I want you to
Okay, I'll
go
go
there.
stand over there.
Well, he's been here a while, he's got
Just,
projects he's working on.
just hold it, right?
Could do it easier here than Costa Rica.
Just get in there.
You want to get a chair?
I just go and stand.
Telephone. Lots of people don't like to do it.
Roster started 3 today, or?
I said that years ago, everybody thought I was crazy. I seen how that crap works.
Well, you see what's going on in Utah right now. They're building that,
Same as we used to have, 8 or what?
you know, that in all of the appliances you buy, the big ones will, got a chip in there. That keeps up with people don't do that. And that little bitty camera in your seat, in your computer goes both directions. And so,
You want to take our picture?
whatever they see,
Or there. I'll sit
over
there.
there and they,
It's a surprise.
That's fine.
Yeah.
You want to sit
if we
down?
don't get rid of that black guy,
Don't
we're
start it.
we're not going.
Why don't we just get rid of all of them?
I'll sit down here. Go ahead, sit
We're
down.
not gonna have no country.
Huh? Door's wide open.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
Is anybody else out there? Are you the?
Yeah, that's
Not with us.
Wayne, you're gonna be here Wednesday?
Yeah. I'll be here Wednesday.
I think Mike was planning on coming Wednesday, and I think he's bringing a friend, so he don't have to come by himself. But, friend he went to school with, attorney. I think he's talked about this place out here with him a lot, so he thought he could show him what this area used to be. I had a hard time recognizing everything.
You just kept right on going.
Houses.
It's all changed. You go to Winchester, you got all those on the right, those 5 to 10 acre tracts, and then they sold across the bottom last year
Yeah.
to a guy in Houston,
Yeah.
over Roy Karsh's place.
Oh.
That,
They
you know, he
sell
got it from Cross, with Crossland.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sold last year.
My dad should have had it. He had to
There's a
give up
chair you
on
want.
going there and dealing with him. So
How many
Roy
acres?
taking it up, started doing it, he got the property.
How many acres was it, Wayne?
What's that?
1,000 acres. So,
He said
What, Roy's?
Roy?
19,
No, it was almost 2,000.
1900.
2,000?
Yeah.
2,000 acres? What are you gonna do with it?
No, not me.
I mean, I said he. what-
Oh, I don't know.
They
He's-
got it.
He's got a worldwide company
He's
that's,
filthy rich.
he's got helicopters that set these, or they go out, put these power lines up, you know, the big tall ones,
Yeah?
and they have to run that line with helicopters. And he does that all over the world.
They're gonna do training over there.
Yeah, they're gonna.
Well, there goes your privacy.
Yeah.
Oh, man. They were
We'll see.
flying all over everywhere, huh?
Yeah.
Oh,
It'll probably, who knows what, all them deer down there in that bottom,
we heard something. Oh,
whether they're gonna fence it off or not. We'll see.
yeah, we should have known.
And Cindy, I've been talking to, is your sister?
Well, sure, but I didn't want to ask.
Yeah, she was here. Yeah, I talked with her on the phone.
Would you like something to drink?
You hear her? Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
All right, thanks.
I'll take a drink.
What do you want, you want water or
Did
Diet
you hear
Coke?
her
or-
talking? Yeah, I get it.
Better get my own. We need it. Need that, fix that back.
Grandma, you want this?
Okay, I'll take that.
You want something to drink? Sure, something, yeah.
We had,
Grandma, you want some?
Western.
Still got some.
Thank you.
used to be two pictures. It's a cuckoo clock. Which where this clock now is.
I think he's
Well, it
standing
was
there.
right here, Paul.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
We did have one.
And then
No, they
there
used
were
to,
two
Mama used to have
pictures.
that cuckoo clock there,
I
and
thought
she
it
had
was right
those two
here.
old pictures.
Yeah, I remember the old pictures, I remember the,
I don't know who they were. They
Oh, I
told
know.
me, but my memory.
That's the ones that we got when y'all came over to Germany, isn't it?
What?
Cuckoo clock.
Yeah, mine might have been hanging, it's upstairs.
The ones I'm talking about was here when me and Joseph was like that. Because we'd sit there and wait for that little bird to come out.
Yeah, all those old pictures.
Yeah. And, but there was a big oval
Mm-hmm.
that had, and I think one right here.
Mm-hmm.
I think one was maybe Grandpa when he was younger. Snell,
All that's gone. Snell's got all of that.
Snell got it, all the first.
All that. All that.
What's
They
that?
came to this house, did what they wanted, and left the rest.
Oh,
What they did.
Who's
Now
that?
upstairs was one big room, it was just trashed. They took what they wanted and left the rest.
Who was that?
Did they still have it?
Almost, kin folks.
Well, they weren't supposed to do that.
She inherited the personal stuff.
Oh.
Yeah. They left it, the best thing in the house is that cabinet right there.
Oh, yeah. You know, we just bought that, we just bought that one over there.
They even drug all that farm equipment, used to sit under that tree. They beat it all to heck.
Why would
They pulled it across the fence to the tree line over there and it's all bent up. They practically ruined it.
Why did you do
It's just
that?
parked, it's just parked under the, they took it over and parked it, they just wasn't gonna leave it.
They weren't gonna leave us, they just drug it over there. You know, all that, it used to sit under that big tree right up front,
For
right when you
tractor,
go across the cattle guard.
they just wasn't gonna leave it up.
Well, I don't think they cared for the carriages anyway. You know, I mean,
Didn't like y'all, huh?
well,
I
Well,
don't know what they did
that
with all of it.
happens.
I can't think of anything I'd either. Old
Yeah,
people
we went
was
to the
funny.
trunks up there. and just- It's a mess up there. Oh, upstairs here.
Well, I never go upstairs.
That was 20, 30 years ago.
30 is not long.
It's not, it's fine, that's fine. A little messy, but if you want to.
Just show me where
Got
it's
my
at.
clothes everywhere, but.
Okay.
I'll pass on that.
I think, she looks like where you got to go in.
Used to be a string here, you could reach in and pull a string. Remember that?
You better watch her.
Yeah, this whole wheel.
Yeah, he had it remodeled, and they put a bedroom and that in, inside is one big area, Wayne's got a bed over everything. Insulated it.
They all went upstairs.
Oh, this one
Almost.
too, that porch used to be open, that's enclosed now.
You don't let them come here anymore.
They hadn't been over here in years. Well, heck, they're dead now. Well, the old ones. The kids, they don't, Arby's over there at the front house, but he has no reason to come over here. I only talk to him about twice a year, if that. Comes over to the fence.
What are you talking about?
Harvey, Snell.
Yeah. Okay. I know him. Yeah.
And he works for Blue Bond Electric. They keep to themselves. He's got two sets of twin boys. He's got 4 boys. Twins. They're all grown up and all, so.
Then you can go to sleep up there.
Maybe so.
where it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard it.
Really? did my hair.
I didn't know y'all been to Black's Barbecue.
I did go to Black's Barbecue.
It's my cup, and I don't know how I got it here.
Oh, look up. Anyway, there's not much.
Huh?
left yet. Wayne brought it.
Well, there ain't nobody can make barbecue like my dad.
True.
You know, they knew how to make barbecue.
Really?
They bring barbecue out and it's full of sauce. They don't know how to make barbecue because they hide the cook. They hide the
Yeah.
bad barbecue with the sauce.
Yeah.
He still got his audio tag?
Yeah, I still got that somewhere, but Grandpa talking on there.
We didn't transfer to anything else other than that audio tape.
Yeah.
You know, David was.
It's not reel to reel, it's not reel to reel, isn't
I
it?
made a couple of cassettes out of it.
Oh, you did make a
Somewhere.
cassette?
I was gonna tell you.
I never did
David-
transfer it either. It's a cassette.
A cassette?
And you can find it, transfer it to the CD or something.
I think I know what it said. I have to look. I ain't listened to that in years. He describes that, when you interviewed him, he talked about that. He didn't like mesquite because of the acid. He didn't like concrete.
And he used sandstone.
But he didn't like his coals on concrete. He wanted it on the dirt.
Right.
Even RC said that at the picnic last year. He said, there's something about that, not the picnic, but they have a cook-off in Winchester
Right.
now, the old Marsh's Beer Joint. And they had about 25 teams over there competing back in April. And RC was saying that, he said something about that coals on the dirt instead of on concrete or in a metal pit. There's something different there. There's something there.
You ever air
The coal
circulate
is
it?
something.
You don't have to put flame inside the pit. You either rain the pit or you rain the meat. You just shovel in hot coals. That's why it takes so long. He'd get up at 4 o'clock in the morning. And he'd sit there and he'd
Let me ask
about
you.
every hour or so, he'd mop it with his special mop.
That's what I'd like to know what his recipe was.
You know,
Hilton,
listening.
I know what his rub was, but I don't know what his mop was.
I was
That's what I
gonna
don't know
say,
was what.
Hilton,
I'm listening.
okay, don't you remember his, they're up there, he came yesterday.
Yeah, but the sauce,
The one that's
hot
got,
sauce, is what I'm
He
talking
talks
about.
about his
Vinegar and lemon, he put some other
What's his
things, but I
name,
don't remember what.
yesterday.
He
Yesterday.
described it on that tag.
Really, I ain't listened to that tape in 15 years. For a long time. I think I know where it's at, but I don't know. I don't have the technology to
I
transfer
have
it.
the master.
I don't know how to transfer it. You got it on reel to reel?
Yeah, we'll put it on whatever you want. What do you want?
No, I mean, you have it on reel to reel.
Yeah.
We have to
We
find
did that
it.
on that columns.
Yeah.
It's like you do it in the studio.
Yeah. I remember you had that reel to reel down there in that custom console you had.
Married. He was in Alaska.
Really
The
nice.
one that came
What
over
they've
here
done up there.
yesterday.
Really nice.
He's tall and,
Yeah. Got 3 rooms up there and it's all paneled in everywhere. Oh, I wish you could see it, but now you can't get up that steps, I know.
I like him.
And they've got bedrooms, and got his carpet, and he did a good job.
During the Hurricane Katrina, all the beds were full. People from New Orleans, we're all
I
in
brought,
their part.
Everybody
I
gets
went and got
messy.
my buddy, my son's best friend.
Chairman,
I went in New Orleans.
Oh, they were in New Orleans.
Yeah, and they got evacuated north of the lake, and I went and found the kid and his grandma at a shelter,
Really?
and we didn't, because they separated families. It's like, no, you go this way and you go this way. So then, I was working at UT at the time, and they finally got mom on the phone, the mom and dad, and they were in,
I didn't leave it here.
what's that town before you get to Baton Rouge?
Metairie or something? I don't know.
No, before you get to
I
Baton
don't know
Rouge.
that area that well.
Lafayette?
Lafayette. They were in Lafayette at this family's house, and I go over there and they tell us the name of the people. They were real nice. Ends up, it was habits. Well, come to find out, a girl that I knew at work was on our golf committee. That was her family. She has a big crawfish bowl every year. It was like they ended up at her parents' house. I was like, wow, that's really weird. Now you go through all that, and you still ended up with people you know.
Yeah.
You know. Yeah, they lived with us for
Hurricane Katrina.
3 or 4 months after that.
That was in what, 2005?
And then we had to evacuate there and come up here.
Milton's talking
When-
to himself, I think.
I guess it was Rita or I can't remember.
I used to
Yeah,
go
that
to
was when it was
Louisiana.
next year, right?
I can't think.
I used to go to Louisiana every week.
Mike was already.
And, tell you about them Cajuns. You shake hands and you're part of the family. And, I mean, guy that I served with in the Navy, one of our mates was from, not from Lafayette, but one of those other towns. It's,
Typical?
but out in the,
Like everybody's
he
typical.
said 3 hours to find that house. And it was a log cabin house. And when he come there, they were all out on the porch. He started out early, but it was midnight before he got there in the house. When he turned down the road he was supposed to go.
Somebody just put that one in there. I mean, we did. Right here. This one right there.
The mother slipped in the back door and went out, killed a chicken, a couple chickens, brought it in, fixed up lunch at midnight. He said, you know, I wasn't feeling like eating, but they ain't gonna let me not eat. Yeah, they,
Well, during Hurricane Katrina, this house was full, neighbor's house was full.
That's the one that hit Houston.
Jeremy went to the HEB to get something, ran into some of his friends over there. And they didn't have a place to go, so he brought them here.
Bring him over here.
David's house was full too.
It was grandma,
32
mom and
people.
daddy.
It's gotta have people packed in here then.
32 people.
Kate, you got New Orleans at friend. We had a bunch of stuff in the freezer. Seafood. Jimmy, he cooked it all at 32 people in the garage. Counting us. 32 people is what he cooked for.
Case of beer just went around.
Yeah.
We didn't know we was gonna lose power. We didn't want to spoil us. Jimmy, man, he went to cook.
we had two,
Hurricane Katrina, when you run into your friends.
Generators.
And
and,
HEB there. Run into
with,
town.
Southwest San Antonio. On a project that had 5 gallon cans left over. How many of them were there?
They didn't have a place to go, they were
So
lucky.
we brought them and put them in the garage, so we had hurricane came and rolled them all.
They're from Deer Park, but their family's
There
from
you go,
Ohio,
Dale.
so they didn't have
So one of the
any
generators.
family,
was
you know, around the
dedicated
state
to
that they
keep
could go.
batteries charged.
We'll go and see it now.
So that
They just,
And that was
something you had in
Katrina?
batteries.
this was Rita. This was,
Rita.
yeah, so a month after
Stuff like
Katrina.
that.
The one-
I didn't, there was another one right after Katrina.
Yeah,
Forgot
Katrina
about her.
Katrina hit New Orleans, remember?
Yeah, that was the bad side.
And then a month later, Rita was supposed to hit Houston and everyone freaked out and,
Yeah, went to Dallas and
Yeah, that's
the bus caught on fire.
them 4 people that were in that bus. But that's when the freeways were all, you know, both sides
Oh,
were.
it's
Yeah.
horrible.
Yeah.
We stayed at home.
They
Well, y'all didn't-
overblew
We
overblew
didn't go
that one.
anywhere.
Well, the storm didn't even come close to us though.
Yeah.
It hit Beaumont or somewhere. you know.
Yeah, I hit Wayne and all that.
Yeah, yeah.
That's when all the cattle drowned it and all that.
At least
South
Hurricane
of us
Mike
got hit pretty
us a little
hard.
bit.
Clear Lake got demolished.
Well, everybody here talked about Carla.
Oh, that was a long time ago.
That was a memory hurricane.
61?
It was a real long time ago.
Well, we lived in that little house, and that wind coming,
Yeah.
shaking it.
Video camera.
Is that the house y'all had in Hempstead? Is that the house y'all had in Hempstead?
Off the Hempstead Highway.
Y'all were renting that house.
Yeah.
Remember that house?
Yeah, I wouldn't have bought that.
We lived there 7 years.
It was temporary.
It's all changed.
We could,
Oh my God, that's been 90 now. Oh, there you go.
that's been almost 50 years ago.
We working on.
But we've been in our house 49 years already.
On the,
Oh, God, that's
Grand
nice.
Parkway, Highway 99.
And now it's a small
The
one.
one that's,
Yeah.
The houses are building now over there.
Ridiculous.
I'll tell you, it is.
Who needs a house that big?
Yeah. Now that neighborhood where our house was, across from Rummel Creek Elementary,
Oh, yeah.
and they just,
Mowed them down.
oh,
and given
about
them
half of them are
monsters.
gone now.
Is your house gone?
No,
It's still there?
we renovated it, but it's still.
It's kind of out of proportion. They really big houses on the lots, doesn't really fit.
They build every inch on them now.
Big,
It's
big
ridiculous.
houses.
Yeah, they don't get about no yard.
Well, just like
No
they,
yard.
They mowed the house down next to ours over there, and he wanted to build right up on the fence line.
Look at
Yeah, that's crazy.
They're pretty close
Against
now.
against the deed restriction.
Should be. You have an easement.
So we had to, I had to go down to downtown and
He didn't want to build a
Go
legal
to-
easement. He wanted to build his house on property line.
yeah, I had to go to the county, went to the county clerk's office, I guess, and get the deed restriction out.
You gotta have an
And call the
easement,
city attorney and say, hey, look,
you
they're
know?
contemplating
They
doing
didn't like
this.
it.
We
They're gonna
should
build
have
up
looked
there
at it
anyway.
and then make them tear it
Let us
down.
know if they encroach
Well,
on
we had
that.
called
Sure
city
enough,
attorney
they
out
put
there.
their
Twice.
foundation, got everything repaired, I called her.
It's a mess.
Now he's put up a new
Send
fence,
somebody out
but it's
there,
not a regular
enforcement
fence,
to
it's a
change it all.
horizontal fence. You know, the boards go
They
this
build
way,
without even checking the deed restrictions.
Yeah.
and then he left the space at the bottom.
That happened to somebody else too.
So
and I
we
know
went
it
over
was
to
in
Home
the
Home Depot
And
and
it
bought
just-
some
you know,
landscape
these older
timbers,
people, they get
put out at the
pissed off.
bottom, you know, to put that
Supposed to
up.
be doing that.
Mm.
You
In
just
some
do whatever
places,
you want.
it's that open. Well, the city says you can't be over 4 inches if you have a swimming pool, and they do. And they got water in the swimming pool again, and it's still
Yeah,
open.
it's a good mosquito
You
breeder
know, I
right
should
now.
call the city attorney back out there. A little cut, you know, a toddler could get them there easy and go get in that swimming pool. They haven't moved in yet, so nobody's living there.
Where they from?
Building on this house for over a
When it's
year.
run,
The one right
well, I
next to
don't
you?
know, I
Yeah,
guess
but
it's
look
from
at the
Houston,
front
but
door,
he's
the one to the
written
left.
it
Over a
from
year.
Chinese and
And the
Vietnamese.
one directly behind it on Bohemian.
Susan told me I
They
gotta watch
started
them.
after that one.
Chinese
They're already
wanna
been
take
complete for a
over.
good while now. This guy
I never
just
forgot that
kinda
what you
just-
told me.
Be careful going
You
into
told me
the
be
pool.
careful about Chinese guy.
He's a Vietnamese, not Chinese.
No, he's Chinese.
He's
Chinese?
Chinese.
Chinese.
Oh,
You
okay.
told me he wanted to take over, so he does.
We don't have a swimming pool.
No, I'm talking about this Chinaman next door.
Not only that, but there's a brand new house behind him. Beautiful house, 2 stories, all brick right up to the top. Really beautiful house, and they had already put up a new fence, regular fence. He didn't like that. He went and put up his fence against their new fence. So we got 2 new fences all across the back there. His fence goes this way, and the other fence goes this way.
Can't see through it at all then.
Yeah.
That's stupid.
Yeah.
You know, just a waste of money. He didn't want to look at the board, you know, from the back of the new fence, so he put up his own fence back there. That was a waste of money,
That's why they make shrubs.
you know?
Yeah.
And it's been over a year now, and they still haven't moved in. They started tearing down the other house on May the 1st last year.
The whole front yard is concrete.
Backyard is too. They
Concrete, that
poured
whole thing,
concrete
yeah.
on the whole, just got a little patch in the backyard with dirt, rest of it is concreted over. Front yard is front concrete, and it got a double circular driveway for 2 cars to go. So there's only a little patch at the street for dirt. We're so aggravated with that house. My neighbor across the street said, man, it looks like a clinic. A little hospital. It's white stucco with brown trim. I don't know why he wants to build a house like that.
The only house in the neighborhood that looks like.
It's just, you know, aggravating. Nobody likes the house. What can you do about it? Tore down a perfectly good 6-bedroom house to do that and used the old slab. Didn't put it on a new slab, foundation, built the new house on top of the old slab. Just
Well, I
aggravating.
doubt that house is gonna last very long on that slab. You're gonna get cracks everywhere. It's too much
You know,
weight.
he's
Yeah.
putting in a real
Now,
big
when we
heavy
built our
house.
house, the slab is, I think, 18 inches thick. The surveyor made a foot error on his and so when the guy came in to build the concrete farms, he went after that error, so I had farms that big. Down there, I was thinking, we Actually, I was the builder, but I used his name because to get all of the permits and everything, and I could use all of his subcontractors and all that, you know. And I looked at those
I like your shoes.
slabs.
I like his shoes.
That's all.
Comfortable when you go across.
Yeah.
3-foot
Started
slab
pouring.
there.
He ordered the concrete for me. And he ordered, you know, based on,
Yeah. Got halfway through the job.
he was halfway through. Wouldn't have near enough concrete. So I got one heck of a slab.
Well, the garage, the other side, the house is normal.
The slab, your garage is always slab. It's different. You start from the top.
Wayne, have you been over there where your house is? Or
Old Creek.
you been over there lately? Because they're building a new house right there at the creek.
What's your name?
Right
That's
there on the
right.
corner.
Tearing everything out over there.
Yeah,
Daryl.
All of Kimberly's almost gone now.
yeah.
People, I mean, I hear all-
They're tearing
I hear
the
all
elementary
time.
school down now. They're next.
Yeah, I see him all
They
the
just,
time.
the young people do, they don't want an old house, they just want brand new everything.
That's mine.
They don't
Yep.
care how much it costs.
And I don't know about him.
Well, that house right across the street from us originally was 1.3 million. But, the couple that's in there now said they paid a little less than that for the
Yeah,
house.
they got a bargain then. They probably got a bargain.
Yeah, I probably.
Considering what-
800,000 or 900,000 or
The
something.
other thing was that big
Well,
old,
that's a lot.
800's not,
he came over
not
from,
that much
from
anymore.
the church and he came over here.
And
Look at these
actually,
houses are
it
building.
has a third floor, but
Yeah.
I thought it was just gonna be like an attic, but I don't know what they're using
He's a
it
real
for.
good guy.
It's 3 stories.
Just this deal.
I don't know.
It's just down
I
the
think
road.
there's
from
four.
Oh, that man is a
4 on our street now
multimillionaire.
going up Earl
He is a
Street.
multimillionaire.
Oh, Pershire?
He has a factory for the
Yeah, they
agro.
already
I
built
can't hear nothing.
3.
He's a
I think, and now I think
multimillionaire.
there's 4 more going up. So, just
The-
since
the-
couple
Your
years
neighbor.
ago.
Don't, you took a lot, you don't have to keep doing
Okay,
it.
I have to stop it now.
Yeah, that's
Clean out
fine, go
everything.
ahead.
Yeah.
Too much effort.
Okay, so I guess we got enough videos.